Jess here with another natural tip. Today we're going to be talking about cloth diapering your newborn and the ins and outs of making it super simple, so stay tuned. Okay, so we're starting off, we're going to cloth diaper little Miss Dolly here. She's going to be our helper, and basically I'm going to show you guys what we did and how I cloth diapered my son. We started from day one. My daughter, we waited till she was like 6 or 7 months. She was in the NICU, and anyway, her story is a long story, so we didn't cloth diaper right away with her. But it is not scary for anybody that says, I want to just wait till they're bigger and older, and cloth diapering a newborn is going to save you like literally hundreds of dollars when they're going through 12 diapers a day. It's insane. Cloth diapering is seriously an awesome, awesome, awesome gift. So let's dive right in. I used Thirsty's covers, okay? So I did not use Grovia for my newborn, and the reason being is it's just a cost thing. I love the newborn all-in-ones that Grovia does, but I could not afford to buy 24 of those. It just got too costly. So these are size 1 Thirsty's. Thirsty's comes in different sizes. They have a whole lineup that's really awesome. Again, it was more cost effective for me if I bought a one size diaper after they outgrew these. But so we started with these. These were gifted to us, and I really seriously love them. Like, having a baby in these are so cute. So I'm going to show you my whole lineup. So these are my pre-folds, and these are Ozcozy, and they're basically they're size 1, but they are specifically fitted to go inside of covers for this thing. So I think they even say on them like fits in size Thirsty's or size 1 diapers. I'll find you the link, but they're made for these. So the trifold that you just saw me do, super simple, lays right inside this diaper perfectly, like literally perfectly. And then obviously if you're on a different setting, if you're like on a smaller setting, like I showed you before in the other diaper, and I'll link my other video in case you missed it. This one only has 2 snaps. It's really simple. You can just fold this over, okay? The front part, you just fold that over, and that'll give you a little more wiggle room. Otherwise, it's not really a big deal. Okay, so what we're gonna do is little Miss Dolly's gonna come here, and the rule of thumb is belly button, belly button. So you wanna line this up around the belly button, okay? And you're gonna spread her legs. And the nice thing about newborns is they don't move much, so you can take your time. Try to figure this out, okay? They might be screaming their heads off because they're hungry, but they won't go anywhere. And then there's 2 inner snaps. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure it goes real tight around the belly, because you don't want anything falling out, especially none of that newborn poop. And real tight around the belly there. And then you snap the wings. And this diaper goes really tiny. Obviously, this is the tiniest setting. So she's in a little newborn diaper, and I can't find the snap. Okay. So that's your newborn. Hopefully your newborn has a little bit bigger legs than Dolly, but there are leg gussets for when there's poo-poo and stuff like that, okay? So that's a newborn fit. Super simple. Really easy way to use your pre-fold. And then now it's time to change baby. You're going to unsnap. The reason that I love the Thirsty's covers is that if it's just pee-pee, if we're just changing a pee-pee diaper, we just take the pre-fold out, and you can put it in your wet bag or your diaper pail. You wipe this bad boy down with your wipes if you use cloth or disposable, and you let it air dry, and then you go and you grab another cover, and you put another pre-fold in. So I'm going to show you a couple different folds for the pre-folds and how to make them super simple. So the first one is the trifold. I just showed you guys, but in case you missed it, what you're going to do is fold to the middle. I take the folds and I just flip them inside out, or flip them the other way, and then there you have that, and it fits inside really nice. You can bulk this out, you know, you can stretch it out if it's not quite fitting across or whatever. I found for my son that because he peed so much, he's such a heavy wetter, that folding over the front, like folding it back just a little bit, gave him some extra absorbency that it really, really, really helped us out. Can you guys see that? So I just folded it up a little bit. and that gave us a lot of extra absorbency, kind of prevent some of that leakage. But if you guys want to use your Snappy, because you're going to have some blowouts, possibly, that newborn breast milk poop, it's kind of crazy. This is the newspaper fold. This is kind of my standard go-to. I don't do a lot of the fancy, like the jelly roll, and I don't do all those fancy things. There's lots of websites and stuff out there. But again, I want to make this really simple for you guys. I want you guys to want to cloth diaper and not be like, what the heck was that fold? It's origami on my baby screaming. And I want you guys to be interested in this. So what I usually do for the newspaper fold is this. Keep that there. Okay, so I kind of fold over these tri-fold wings, okay? And I do that before baby's there so that I know I have a lot. And you want to get this, this is why it's called the newspaper, make it a little newspaper shape. And then you're going to put baby there. And again, the same rule applies, so it's tummy line up around the tummy, okay? And this is to hold in any blowouts, and I'm not kidding you, you guys, this thing works. This thing really works. Okay, so then you fold it up, and then what you're going to do is you're going to spread out these wings just like the other ones are spread out, and you grab from behind and you pull to the front. You grab from behind and you pull to the front, okay? This looks like that. And you're going to hold that there. And then you grab your Snappy and you snappy it and you snappy it. These things are sharp, but they're nothing like pins, okay? So they won't like kill your baby. And then you can snappy, I mean, you really want to snappy these on. Okay. Really snappy this on. Whoop! Sorry, baby. And then, okay, baby's still crying, baby's still hungry, but you can do it, mama. Hang in there. This will seriously hold in a poo. I'm not kidding you. This will hold in any poo. And then you put your cover on. Okay, and this is a very, very trim. The number one reason I love these is it's a really trim way to do a pre-fold. So you're not going to have, see how much smaller I'm already putting this on? You're not going to have all that bulk that you have, you know, pre-folds tend to be a little bulky, okay? And then there's your little diaper, okay? Voila! Yay, baby's happy. So that is the pre-fold option. The other option that I'm really fond of for newborns, and really easy when there's not going to be a big poo or big blowout, is just regular inserts. But I'm going to show you, you just take these off, they have little teeth, so be careful with those. But they come in like packs of 3 or 6, and you only need a couple. And then same thing, you would take this, put this insert, pre-fold, whatever, in your pail, wet bag, whatever you have, and let this dry out, or you can put it in your pail. So these are all the babies. This is what people call China cheapies, and I love this for newborns. They come in a pack of 12 for 30 bucks or something. Honestly, I love them. They're bamboo, and they're just awesome. They're just awesome. So what you would do is you would take your cover. So these are super simple, okay? Everything I'm showing you is supposed to be really simple. So you take your cover and you lay it on the inside of your cover. And again, it fits kind of most of the way. And now again, this is a cheaper option. Thirsties has an insert option. It's really nice. It's awesome. I really fell in love with them. But again, for cost sake, this is what worked for us that still kept the absorbency, okay? So when they're really little, like a couple days old, week old, whatever, this is a really good option. But then they get a little bit bigger. They might be 8 weeks or 6 weeks or 7 weeks, and you're gonna add in another layer. I'm just going to add in a couple. This will not last you very long. Okay, my son was such a heavy wetter. This lasted us like 8 weeks, but it was really cheap, and it carried us through till he was really super big enough to, you know, be in the one size, and bulk up our cloth diaper stash, because we were cloth diapering my oldest as well. So you put this in, just like the tri-fold pre-fold that I showed you, and then you stick it on baby. Same thing. I'm not going to show you all that again. Okay, so those are the two things that I'm really fond of, is the All the Babies insert and then the Ozcausy pre-folds. They're super cheap, natural options that are really easy. So the other thing that we're going to talk about is hey you guys, so my son's joining us now. Say hi, Connor. So the other question that I get a lot is, what do you do with the meconium? It's that sticky tar poo that newborn babies have. And you can cloth diaper with meconium. It will not ruin your diapers at all. The thing I suggest is really slathering them in coconut oil. Nothing like, some people will say Vaseline, but Vaseline's petroleum based, so we really don't want that on our baby's skin. But coconut oil, any kind of oil, avocado oil, even if you just have olive oil, slap it all over their butt. And I do it like as soon as they're born, because that meconium comes out and it wants to stick to their skin, and the oil will help get it off their skin. You know, you just wipe it off. Oh, yeah, the fishies. And then you do want to rinse that poop out. So you either want to scrape it with one of those poop scrapers or diaper sprayer, but you want to spray it off, do a normal wash routine like you normally would, and then lay them out in the sun and they will come totally white. They'll totally destain. And you shouldn't have a problem. If you do, are you worried about your diapers or your inserts, you can use like bioliners. They're disposable inserts for cloth diapers. And you could just use those for the first few days if you're really concerned, and then just toss them. But again, coconut oil on the bum. Every time you change the diaper, put some more coconut oil on. Yeah. And that should solve your problem. And then just make sure you do rinse it out. That's my suggestion. I'm sure some people say you can throw it in the washer. You probably can, but I always like to make sure it's rinsed out because I really did want to make sure that my diapers weren't like stained black. And then sun bleach them. You don't need like any sort of stain remover. Sun bleach them out. So, yeah. Okay, so the other question that I get a lot is, what about the poop for newborn cloth diapers? So, if they're breastfed, it's going to be yellow and seedy, and you can just throw it in the diaper pail. You could take that diaper pail or wet bag and throw that in the wash, and you don't have to do anything. If they're formula fed, I believe it's the same protocol, but I would check with your manufacturer because I know that formula is it works a little bit different than breast milk. But my understanding is you can do the same thing. Formula fed baby, just take that poop and put it in your wash. It is not like putting someone's solid poop in a washer, okay? If your child is on solids, this is not the video for you. do not just dump solid poo in your washing machine. Trust me, please don't. But the other option that you have, if that just grosses you out and you're like, I do not want to do that, what you could get is a diaper sprayer, and you can just spray down that poop and then put it in your pail. Or you can use, it's a really old-fashioned system, just take your pre-fold or your insert like on the edge of a toilet and flush the toilet, and then use that water that's going down to rinse out your insert. And that's another way you can do it without spending any money. So I hope that that kind of helped you out. Again, I will put a link to everything that I have below. So remember, I have the Thirsties size 1 covers that I love, the Alva Baby China Cheapy inserts that you can double up that are awesome in all bamboo, and then the Ozcazy pre-folds that I just find really easy to use, and they're perfect for holding all those little newborn goodies. And then your snappies, which are super simple to use. I hope this video encouraged you to cloth diaper your newborn, and if you have any questions, please send them my way, because I have cloth diapered 2 kids now full-time, and it is kind of overwhelming out there. People have a lot of ideas, and I definitely got to the place where I was like, forget it, I'm not doing this. And I'm really glad I didn't. I'm really glad I just made it simple for our family and figured out what worked for us rather than having like tens of millions of things. All right, have a great day and do something natural.